position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mateer. On the run, deep down the right side. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Anderson. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he can go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Barry. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Mateer on the move to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that.
There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a 4th down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got the ball down close to your goal line. You're going to have to play big-time football here with your back against the wall.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Trying to pound it in. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Mateer. Pressure coming. He's out past the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is the turnaround after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The inside handoff. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing role, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They've been running it, but now the pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
But nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They go to the ground. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. On first down from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11. 9-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Slides away. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. And he's able off one tackle for a solid pickup. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires on the run. He's got it at the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards.
Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
LSU lining up first and goal. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Big guy smells it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Trying the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buying some time. And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Caught close to the marker, it's Anderson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He makes a catch. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd knows when to bring it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Coming out with it, it's Tatum. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. First down. Looking to the big tight end. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Sharp. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. From the gun, looking for a man. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sooners!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Anderson. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. He'll take another shot here. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far to avoid the upset. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Got his man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right back to it. They'll couple that leaves them with 3rd and 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Gus Meyer. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He unleashes a long one. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? Going to swing it on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking for a deep man. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here. Utter disaster. Great field position. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week